Alright, what's up everybody? This is long range shooting for fun, but I'm going to show you a tip on this game that will help you out tremendously. I'm on the hard mode, and it still works on the hard mode. The ranger mode is the one like where it's literally like super high senses on animals, and you don't have hunter sense. And also, when you're in hunter sense, like most of you should know this, when you point binoculars at an animal, it'll tell you its like description and shit. But it also works in hunter sense if you have your rifle and you look at said point. That is a 400-yard shot, and my hit energy for Joel's is 4,000 when I hit that specific spot right there. Okay? Now there's something I want to show you, but I gotta find an animal. And this is going to help you with shot placement. To where no matter what animal you're shooting, you're going to drop it if you just hit it in the right spot. And this is kind of like a no-brainer. It's kind of like a sniper game, you know how like you can get the little red diamond, kind of shows you where your bullet's going to hit, so you can like make your adjustment that way. I don't do that when I shoot, but there is times on a long range animal where I will do that, and it guarantees my harvest for that animal. So we are going to find some caribou or moose or whatever's out here. I'm going to show you this awesome tactic that I sometimes use. I can pretty much guess by doing my little in my head shit where my round's supposed to hit, whereabouts it will hit at pretty much any range. Because I do this in real life too, but on the game, it's pretty accurate actually. It's pretty close. Like they did really good with this. But this is how I realized that there was nothing wrong with the game. It was a player issue. I'm going to show you why. But we need to find an animal. I was hoping for some big caribou or something. I've seen some pretty big racks out here, and just been watching videos on Joel's and how that works, and hit energy, and just studying up, refreshing my memory. I've never really fucked with Joel's though. The only thing I ever did was I would take the caliber and the grain that I'm shooting, and I would print off online a ballistics chart, say when I'm coyote hunting in real life, and I would literally tape that to the buttstock of my gun, and then I would be able to dope my scope at any range, depending on the wind, to pretty much where I can just go 3 clicks this way, 3 clicks that way, boom, dead on. You know what I mean? At pretty much any range, I could shoot up to 800 meters, pretty accurate. That's a long ways. So basically, I'm killing coyotes at 600 yards using a 22-250. I've used a 243. Those are like the two main guns that I would use. I like the 22-250 because it would punch through the pelt, but not through the backside of the animal. So I only had to stitch one hole on my coyote skins. 243 was through and through. And then obviously a 30-06 was not, you're literally ruining the fucking carcass. Okay. We have some wolves. They're very, very close. So, we know they're 120 yards. They're in a ravine. We're just going to watch for them. Oh yeah, they blitzed out. Okay, well this didn't go to plan. I wanted to catch some animals out in this open. There goes the plan. The good news is we know where the wolves went. We're standing where they was. Now I just gotta find out where they went. We're better than shoot a wolf at 400 yards.
Chances are your grandparents knew very well. Might have even made this remedy as it was common knowledge 7 years ago. The honey will begin to ferment and extract the onions' anti-inflammatory substances. Onions also contain malice, a powerful natural antibiotic that is effective against throat lung infections. Leave the jar on your kitchen counter. In about 12 hours, your medicinal syrup will be ready. You should make it at the first sign of a cold or flu, or you're dealing with starving cough. I'm sure you'll have no trouble getting a hold of 2 ingredients. You can put a teaspoon until symptoms subside. Onion syrup was just one of the home remedies that offered relief to our grandparents in the past. One day we might need these lost remedies again. Click below if you want to find over 100 other recipes like this one. What happens if you mix honey with garlic? First thing you should do if you suspect you're having a heart attack or stroke. What happens if you take expired medication? Only for antibiotics you should stockpile. What's the best natural painkiller? Probably grows in the backyard. The 1 minute stretch typically is most effective back pain. What happens if you boil a banana? And so much more medical advice that might save your life one day. You know what happens if you pour honey over onions. Chances are your grandparents do very well.
Oh man. These wolves are so hard to fucking see. And they never stand still. I know they went downhill. Probably in the thick shit over here. Alright. It's not working. This is what we're gonna do. So let's see. Yes, this is the way I need to go. Huh? No, this might be why we're not seeing anything. What is it? Alright, we need to find an animal, right? Every time I'm streaming, baby, gotta do it. Alright, we're going over the ridge. The tip is coming. Where the fuck do these wolves go, man? Alright, fuck the wolves. Yo, can you stop on top of that hill? What hill? That hill. All you gotta do is touch the left stick. You stop right on me then. No. How do you stop again? Huh? L1? L1? Oh, God, that one. That's it. Come on. Out. Now. Come. I don't want to fucking yank you, but you don't want to go. 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 That dogs are retarded. Don't bark all day long. It's fucking middle of the night and they don't bark. Oh, God, punch me in the spine. Just suck it with your fist. Alright. This is a magnificent spot. And there we go, folks. Okay, so what I want to show you folks is this caribou or elk. Pretty sure it's caribou. Might be an elk. 572 yards. Okay. So the wind is blowing 22.5 feet per second to my rightish, right? And we're at 500 feet. Okay. So when I aim, I want to aim here, the front of his shoulder. Now when I go to my hunter sense, go back into my scope, Do you see it? It's a red dot that literally shows you where my round hit. So if I hit him on the front of his shoulder, it's going to put it right behind his shoulder. Like it shows you. Now if I go this way, like it shows you where your round's going to hit. If I don't adjust my sight to 750, let's go where the wind's blowing more. Like say a distant over there. Okay, so look how far off that red dot is. You get what I'm saying? So in order to see this in your scope, you have to be in your hunter senses, which is triangle. And then zoom in 18 power or whatever, and then when you hold your breath, it really defines where that red dot is actually where my bullet will hit. So if I'm really not sure or I don't know about the wind, this is why a lot of guys shoot animals and be like, oh, the animal just blood stopped and it disappeared. That's not, like, we got into all that shit before. I'm not getting on all that. I've already proven it's player, not the game. And we're going to shoot an elk, or whatever these are, at 500 and some yards. But we're going to take the smallest one. This guy looks pretty weak. So does this guy. So there's a lot of cows in this herd. So I'm gonna take a female. And she, as of right now. What?
Yeah, because the one got speech therapy in the morning at 8 o'clock.
So to drop one of these is 2,900 joules. That's what it takes to force the energy to kill this animal. So I'm at 3,900 joules right now, which is the energy you see. I turned it into like 3,900 feet per second just to give you guys like a reference. Like that's not really how it works. So we're going to take a cow. Now, if you look at my red dot, it's slightly off that crosshair. Slightly to the right of it, but look at my wind. That's what people are not understanding, and this is a perfect way for me to show you guys. We're going to wait for these to stop. See if there's anything else. And it's not pinpoint. Oh, there we go. 450 yards. We got some more pushing up towards them. Ooh, look at that monster. So this herd's got a bunch of good animals in it, so I'm going to let them go. We'll find this elk herd again. Which are moving quite fast. Okay, we got a female. She stopped. I'm not sure what she is. We want to hit her in the right shoulder. The wind's blowing to my right just a hair, so it's gonna... If I was to shoot without this on, that's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Like, I would aim a little farther left because of the wind blowing right. And this red dot, for people who are learning how to aim that way, like, you have to know how to do that in your head without this, like this mode. Like, a lot of guys are going to put it dead on the back shoulder, boom. But the round really hits back here in the stomach, and the animal survives the shot and runs off. We're going to take her. We're going to go to our hunter senses. You got to get out of your scope, go back in it sometimes. Getting real laggy. I'm going to take any of these cows ever since, so. Okay. Now we know where it is. See, now my round's going to hit dead center, watch. 538 yards. She's pretty much on the button. And here we go. Look at that. Now we're just going to watch her. Look at her bleeding everywhere. Uh-oh. I mean, her shot wasn't the greatest, but I'm pretty sure she's going to go down. Here's our female. She's hurt. She's probably going to die right there. I'm pretty sure she just killed... No, she's right here. some reason it's not giving me that.
Let me see probably.
No. 640 yards. No, I was just doing it at 700. It's just, this fucking game is glitchy sometimes. Okay, so this is the animal we shot originally. I just want her out the herd, so I'm going to take her again. Again, the dot is slightly to my right, but, I mean, it's like dead center, but a little high. We're going to wait. She might die right there. I don't want to shoot her twice because that's damage on the meat. But I'm just going to watch her. I'm going to take this big bull, too. I'm going to shoot him in the back of the head, back of the spine. And if I hit him just right here, it's going to drop him. She hasn't come out of here yet. I think she's dead right here. Oh, no, there she is. We're going to take her again. Fuck it. She's at 660. So we're going to drop our shit down. Hold our breath. Boom. Hit her again. Hopefully she goes down. I think she just, nope, she's about to lay down or go down. Let's see. She's still bleeding.
You got two, I think.
I'm pretty sure she just went down right there. But we're going to mark this spot here. So, here's the thing though. I'm using a 300 Win Mag right now, right? It's a brown gun. Okay? We all know this. 300 Win Mag. Now, if I took this same shot with a 338 Lapua, that deer would have died where it stands because I'd be shooting at almost 8,000 joules for hit energy. On this one, at 600 yards, say, where's that mark at? Blah, 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 blah. So at 600 yards, my joule energy is only 3,838. So this is like 338 hits two of these. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like shooting a deer with two 300 round, Win Mags. Okay, we know she went up here. That was her original mark. Where is it? Okay, take that off. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can spot her. That was the last time we seen her. I mean, I hit her twice, so I know she's dead, but the cool part about long range shooting is like that elk herd ran because I shot at him. Let's see if the caribou looks like they left. We're gonna take the Jeep to go get her. But the long range shooting is fun too because the farther you shoot, the lower the velocity is, or the energy you would say, and it's less cavity damage on the animal. Doesn't always work that way though. The heavier the round, the more damage it does, the farther away. So, I mean that's where like a 50 cal comes in, like shooting 1,000 fucking meters or more, and it literally blows through the wall and just miss the person. You know what I mean? Like that's why it's a heavier round. And when it finally hits, it's like hitting like somebody with a fucking Mack truck pretty much, I guess. So let's go ahead and go get the Jeep. So I'm doing herd management right now, that's why I took a female. I want more bulls to spawn in. And then what I'm going to do is, after I get some of the cows out, then I'm going to start taking the lower bucks out. And then I'll have 2 3-stars that'll grow into 4 or 5 stars, you know what I mean? That's what we're doing right now. But I'm going to be doing it all with long range, and I'm going to have the Jeep, so it's easy. We're going to go ahead and let her rest for a day. We're going to sleep. She's going to die. It's a long ways for a 300. We're going to go ahead and grab our vehicle, and then we are going to switch out to the Lapua because we are going to be shooting long range. I forgot I even had the 300 Win, which is no big deal. Now you'll see the difference between the Lapua and the 300. We're going to take that out. So this is the gun I'm using now. That was a 300 Win Mag. In real life, like that's a definite elk gun, definite big game gun. Bear or whatever. Same with the 338. Even the 7mm 8 is definitely a gun I would want to take with me. we are going to take with us the 338 lapua. Now this gun, and I'll show you, at the same exact distance of where we just shot, I'm going to drive back up there and look at the joules on the hit energy for this gun. It's double the 300 Win Mag. I went and did some research and I got a ballistics chart for all these guns on this game, and it's pretty fucking cool, man. I'm telling you, they did a good job with this shit. I know a lot of this sounds like bullshit. I'm not a really good explainer on things, but I'm just trying to, like, solve some issues with people thinking shit's wrong with the game. Like, there's nothing wrong with this game. Like, this game is very accurate, very on point, very simulation. Couldn't ask for a better game for my money type shit. So, this is the rocks we were just on, where we shot that one. So, we were about 600 yards. We were right here when we shot the last time we seen her. So we're going to look at 600 yards, which is right here. And we're going to pull out the 338 lapua. And then we're going to zoom her all the way in. And that's the other thing about the lapua. So the wind right now is blowing 37.5 feet per second to my right. On the 338, it's like slightly affected at this range. Like, there's not much difference. So again, if you invest in a high power rifle, you're going to get really good results shooting long range. But what I want to show you is the 100 cents. I turn the 100 cents on. Now, okay, so it's not double. I said it was double. We were at 38,000 joules. Now we're at 5,000 joules. So we added almost like I'd say 1,800 joules to it. So it's like extra hit energy. So it's like hitting the animal with almost 300 Win Mags, you know what I mean? So this is a really good gun if you're like trying to shoot long range. So we're gonna go find this fucking animal. We slept a day. So I'm just gonna peek it real quick. See if we got any new targets. This gun at close range ruins your carcass. I mean, the carcass damage is insane. Cavity damage, I mean. I call it a carcass, but whatever. Not really seeing any animals down there. I'm just gonna check all of these water spots. This shit is amazing. I mean, I got my 100 senses on right now, so probably make it harder to see an animal, I guess, eh? I know there's animals down there. Let's check the ridge where we shot them originally. There's gotta be an animal here somewhere. They were bedded down over here somewhere originally. Oh, it was up in here where they were bedded down. And here shows the hunting pressure. So I shot the animal. Here they are. They're back again. They're back again. Okay, so I'm going to get my rifle out. Now we're going to see a different result here because it's a lot more powerful gun than that 300 Win. I'm going to zoom out real quick so I can find these fucking things. There we go. Oh, no, that's not it. Where the fuck were they? I think they were over here somewhere. Oh, I'm way off. They're over here. Okay, here we go. We'll just slap a marker over here so I know where the fuck I'm looking. Alright. This is the same herd. Oh, look at that. Our fucking animal made it to the next day and died right there. Look at that, babe. A full day ahead. I shot her twice with a 300 Win Mag, and she showed up here and died. That's fucking awesome. So I don't have to go track it anymore. So we're going to remark this. We're going to get rid of this bottom mark. All these other marks are bullshit. Now we're going to take the same fucking animal with twice as much power and see what the result is. So we're looking at this bull. Let's take a bull out. He looks pretty big. And something's making him jumpy. So he is 550. I'm gonna wait till he stops. I kind of want to take the smallest bull out. Actually, we're gonna take another cow. She's 522 yards. So with the hunter sense on, you can see where my bullet's gonna hit. She's fucking done, dude. Look at her. She could barely walk away. That's the difference in a caliber. Like how much more energy you have. Like this is why people's animals disappear. She died right there. Look at that. Did you see the difference? That deer up here, this one ran all the way down here like this. Over here, stopped, got shot again, ran all the way back. I fast forwarded to the next morning and she went wherever they went and then ended up back up in the bed dead. Like this game is accurate, dude. And this deer here, I promise you, is going to say a 300 Win Mag on her. Watch. It just proves a theory. The animals don't vanish. The players are just shooting bad places. I'm so glad I'm going through all this shit with you guys. Because I just don't want to see a good game get ruined because players are unhappy with the way things are going. Just fucking play better. That's, you know, I mean, I'm not being a dick, but fuck, bro. Don't ruin the game because you're like, oh, they disappeared. They don't fucking disappear. Yeah, I know. We ain't gonna be going nowhere, are we? I almost got it. Oh. Oh.
I got my monster.
We ain't going that way, boys.
I'm trying to eat, but I'm afraid to.
Alright, let's go get these animals. We're also going to look at the shot camera, or the bullet cam. And you guys are going to see that with the wind and the velocity on the rounds, they hit right where I said with the red dot. That's if you guys really need help. You know, like it's not a bad thing. I need help time to time. Shit. I tell my buddies on here all the time when I'm playing with them, like, you need to shoot a little to the left. You got to shoot front of the shoulder to hit dead in the heart. You know what I mean? And they listen and they harvest their animal. I mean, 37 feet per second. And I did a video way back, if you go way back in the beginning, where I would shoot across like an open area like this, and you can literally see the bullet drop and curve. I mean, hello. I'm not trying to be a dick, but if you think your round's going to hit exactly where you're pointing your crosshair, you're wrong. So this is a 300 Win Mag. I believe I hit her twice. And there you go, 300 Win Mag twice. She got shot the first time at 540 yards. The cavity damage then, and even with the red dot, I still hit behind on her. Second shot, hit her on the run, hit her in the spine. We had a lot of wind. So when I originally hit her in the flesh, with the very first shot that hit her, I hit her at, it says current energy, and this is hit energy on the white dot. Hit energy was 3,900 joules. So this shows you this elk. Now we're going to go pick up the one that we shot with the Lapua at the same exact range almost. And she only ran about 50 yards before she died. But that other one ran probably like, I don't even know, could have ran this whole valley because I skipped the whole day. let's see. This is an amazing video, dude. I can't believe I got that. So this deer got shot at 526 yards and got hit with 5,200 joules hit energy at 500 yards. So she got pounded. Like the cavity damage on one round was equal to the two 300 Win Mag shots I placed in the other one. So she got hit with the same one round, same amount of force as two 300 Win Mags, pretty much what I'm trying to tell you guys. So this elk got destroyed with that 300. But I mean 300 on that animal's like kind of shit. Like I could get more, but I'm using a higher caliber. If I want to get more money versus putting animals out, just getting the herd managed done, then I would switch to a low cal. Oh, we got an animal right here. I just saw a deer or something. Might be looking in the wrong place because I'd be in the driver's seat. Okay. So we're going to run away. Because we're doing long range shooting. I don't want to shoot nothing close. I'm kind of wishing I stuck with the 300, but I would be chasing animals all day long. Okay, they got spooked. We can get out of here. Let's check the valley below us. We can actually drive up that ridge and check out the backside of that mountain. So if you take, say, I don't know, 20 gauge birdshot and you pull it up on the animal, there's going to be a thing that flashes in your sight or your scope, and it's going to tell you this animal requires at least 2,900 joules to kill it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know how much joules it takes to put one of these animals down, and how to balance out that with my caliber so I get less cavity damage and way more money. I've literally bought every attachment, every call, every gun. Now I'm working on a side-by-side. I mean, that's like my next goal. And I've already bought every instrument, every gear, every weapon. Like I've bought all of it already. And the way I did it so fast is literally just using a smaller caliber but had enough joules to kill the animal where I didn't have to chase it. I'm just trying to share these tips with you guys so you guys don't struggle. And once you learn that shit, man, it's just so fun to be able to shoot something way across the map. Like, it's just so fun. And to watch it die in your scope, you know what I mean? Like, right there, 50 yards away like we just did. I mean, that's what it's about. Alright. I already know we don't care about the left side. We're going to push up this and go hunt down on the right side and see where the wind's at for us, because we're doing long range shooting, so we would like the wind to be in our face, and then our shot placement won't be off at all. See if we can't find something a little farther out. I mean, I've shot moose with this gun at 800 yards easily. I've dropped them right in their tracks. Kentucky Bros, he's went with me and did it a few times. So if you sign up on this game, you're using that 30/30 and you're wondering why you're not finding your animals after you shoot them, just check your fucking shit. By the way, oh, right here's a moose. 713 yards. So I'm going to go to my 100 cents. I'm going to switch to my gun. I'm going to lay down. And hope that the earth is not in my fucking way. We're going to go ahead and mark where he's at, just so we know. I've already lost him. Oh, here he is. We're going to turn our hunter sense on, go down our scope, zoom out, find our moose. If you get a little jumbly like that, just move. My moose was right here, but I tagged a little lower. There he is. Oh, and lay down when you shoot. It just gives you a better... See how my red dot, 37 degree, or 37.5 feet per second. Look how far off it throws my shot. So I have to literally be aiming in front of the animal to hit him in the heart. That's what guys aren't understanding. And when you use a lower caliber, a slower bullet, it has more push or drift, or whatever you want to call it, left or right, if the wind's blowing like it is on my screen right now. I mean, I'm pretty on point with the, alright, let's see how far he is. Exactly, 700. So I would have to aim, not even really on him almost, to hit him in that heart area. Which we're going to do. We're just going to wait for the right shot here. So this is a pretty far shot right here. We're looking at 700 yards, so we just got to get the right moment here. Just behind some trees on me right now. See, this is where I need him, but in the open. Because right now he's feeding and moving and feeding. Now he's feeding behind cover. It's the fucking unshitty part. Alright, so let's put a mark here. Get rid of this mark. Get rid of this mark. Get rid of this mark. And go back to looking for this moose. That's pretty thick shit. I mean, look at my crosshair at 700 yards. 668 yards right now. It barely moves when I hold my breath. If I was to stand up and do the same thing, we're just giving them time to move out. I'm going to stand up. Now I'm standing. I mean, look at how crazy that's moving. Like, why would you even take a shot at that long of a range? You just take the time to lay down. Like, all this shit is why people's animals are getting away and surviving. That's all the animal's doing. Alright, where the fuck does Moose go? Oh, he's way over here now. Holy shit. Please stop right there. We're talking 700 yards now. Fuck. Okay, can you fucking stop going into cover? Thank you. He's going down the feed here, so we'll go ahead and put a mark here. We're going to get the back mark removed so it's not in my way. We're just waiting for him to push. Oh, there he goes. Nice. This is going to give us a great shot, dude. Great shot. We're still about 700 yards. I wish I could adjust my scope a little different. Alright, this is our time. Look at that. 700 yards, dropped him in his track. What am I telling you? What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's not that hard of a shot, really, if you just know what you're doing. We just got done talking about dropping them in their tracks. Let's go get this big-ass moose, because his rack was huge from way over here, so I'm wondering what he looks like up close. This is a good way to find the bigger animals as well. I'd say he's a 1 or 2 star. Either adult male or, yeah, Tokyo Drift, huh? I'd say adult or mature, maybe 2 star. And this saves a lot of work. Unless you, I mean, if you want to creep for fucking 3 hours through the woods to make a 100-yard shot, go for it. Have fun all day, all you want. Let's see how many animals I got. We'll go to my character, go to my hunting log, and I've killed 239 animals so far. We're going to grab this moose, go back up on the big ridge, and look for another animal. This one wasn't supposed to be taken, but... Oh, you guys are fucking shitting me, bro. Oh my god, dude. Fuck off. And you can do this on... Alright, so here's the thing, though. If you go to Transylvania, this is something you want to have down. My advice is go... Because the animals there are smaller. So go here to Alaska, work on your long-range shooting, and then when you go to Transylvania, you'll dominate. I mean, the animals there are small besides, like, the fallow deer. I mean, you're hunting, like, golden jackal, the muttons, goats, or whatever the fuck you want to call them. I mean... The animals there are a lot smaller, so you're going to be shooting the same distance. They're hard to get on there. It's all open in Transylvania. It's either rocky, heavy covered shit or wide open areas. So, like, yeah, and I have already tried going there with my 30-30, my grandpa's rifle, and I was just chasing fucking shit everywhere, dude. Like, I was like, no, what are you doing, bro? Okay, overview. We got a 2-star mature male, like I said, and I could tell that because of just the size of them from way back where we were at. Unfortunately, his good paddle's in the dirt. I am not going to... Actually, I'm going to sell this game. Oh, here's the deal, too. Look where we hit. I hit a little low, but I hit an artery. And I nicked his heart somehow. Oh, okay, so like the force of the round is what fucking shocked his heart, probably killed him. Because it doesn't look, on this, it doesn't look like it hit him in the heart. But at 729 yards, we hit him at almost 5,000 joules. That's like still hitting this moose at almost 1,000 yards, so we're 300 yards short. We're hitting this animal with the force of 300 wind mags. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. Minus the wind deal. Alright, we're going to sell that one because he's not that big. Nice rack, though. Paddles. On moose, it's called paddles, but whatever. We're going to go back to camp. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope it's making sense what I'm saying. And we are literally doing deer management, herd management, whatever you want to call it, as we're doing this shit. So it's really fun to be able to share all this shit with you guys. Let's go ahead and go back to about, this will put us about 7:30, I think. 7:43, so it puts you an hour ahead of where you want to rest at. So if you want to be, say, 6:30, it's going to put you at 7:43 when you load in on your sleep. So it's an hour. It puts you ahead an hour. So just so y'all know that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and call back the vehicle. Did I just sleep till a later time?
Yeah, 8:44.
Oh my god. We're not doing that, boys. I like to be early because the animals are bedded. It's a little harder to see them, and it's hard. You know what? We can run it. That way it's like a good quality stream. There was wolves right here by me last time, and I ran right by them all. Oh, and the other thing is, so if I keep hunting this spot over here that I've been hunting these elk at, it's going to put hunting pressure on it to the point where that whole herd will move to a new location. These motherfuckers are always around, dude. We're going to try to take one at a long range. Ooh, that was a 2-star. We're just going to kind of let them do their thing. So, it looks like they're staying up here on this berm. I don't really want to shoot a wolf. They're just shit. We're going to get back up on the ridge. Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm trying to thin out as many of the cows and low-scoring bulls as I can. And then after sleeping like 2-3 days, come back to the game, like the animals mature. I gotta find out what the maturing rate is for animals on this. Like, is it slow? Is it fast? Well, let me out of the vehicle, so apparently we're gonna have to go up top. Oh. Well, I saw some animals. So we're a little further away than last time. Okay, so we put 2 days of hunting pressure on this little valley right here. I shot 2 different cows right here, and now they're not here. So
it takes 3 days to make a year. You can't just sleep to pass a day. You have to hunt part of the day, 3 or 6 hours. Not many agree exactly.
alright, yeah, that kinda makes sense. That's what I was thinking. You seeing some of these long range shots we're taking? I mean, it's really not that hard, dude. I'm trying to just make it easier for people, you know. I'm watching a lot of videos on YouTube, and people are just bitching still, bro, and it's like, it's you. You gotta look at what you're doing here. But Joel's helps it out a lot. I mean, Joel's is kind of complicated. Even I'm, like, confused with Joel's a little bit sometimes. Like, I gotta watch Joel's for Dummies, you know what I mean? I just did. I'm gonna do the equation, too, when I get a chance and find out what a joule equals out to for feet per second for people, so you guys can know. So say you got 8,000 joules, it'll be like 3,972 feet per second. Like, I'm gonna try to figure that out. It's just a lot of math equation shit, and I hate math, but I will do it for y'all. I mean, fuck it. Oh, look at a little house
Been
up
up
there by
packing
itself.
lunch, making coffee, and a smoothie for the wife.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'll take a smoothie. What about you, baby mom? That's Greg. He's the one that watched me a lot. He watched me like during the day while I was at work, and appreciate you coming back, man. So we're gonna have to get some like really good instant coffee, so I don't have to make a whole pot sometimes. Like, I just throw a fucking. You drink that whole thing of Mountain Dew already?
No,
I bought that while you were asleep.
I only drank 2 of them.
I only drank one. I don't care. That's what's for. I was just asking.
I drank 2 of them. I haven't been able to drink them a lot. It hurt.
All right, let's see where these animals are bedding down now.
I'm gonna go try to get some sleep.
What time is it? How long have I been streaming? Yeah, alright. I'm almost done. Yeah, it's getting pretty late here, so I'm probably going to crash here soon, but I just want to make a quick video on this shit, because I've been watching videos, been studying things.
Q is the speed times the weight of the bullet, so speed counts more but weight of the bullet matters as well.
Yeah, exactly, and that's where you get bullet drop and wind. And people aren't understanding that, and they're putting crosshairs on a deer's shoulder at 800 yards, a 30-30 no less, and expecting that animal to be hit there and dead, you know what I mean? And then the blood trail ends, the animal survives, and they don't check the first blood sign, which clearly tells you the animal survived. And they're shot, if they could go back in time, and they went to their hunter senses, it would show the red dot like at the back of the animal's ass, you know what I mean? Because the wind's blowing so hard. Like, they just don't get it, dude. What do you mean, piss?
It got a lot of real life mechanics.
Sorry. What did he say? Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, this is really simulated, really realistic.
It's not like a normal game.
Yeah, it's not like fucking Call of the Wild where it's real archaic and shit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude, that game sucks, dude. I'll never play Call of the Wild again. Like, this is my shit.
Yeah. You know later.
No, I guess. I'll save the last of those drinks for you until I can get to the store. Oh, there's some animals. Oh, we're going to take that big boy right there. 435 yards. That's what I was looking for.
Me either done with Katu.
Oh my god, where'd they go? There they are. Alright, we're gonna try to take. Oh, look at the size of that one in the rear. How many yards is he? 440. So this one's pretty much dead on. Dead. What did I tell you, folks? Ah. First thing you can do, buddy, is stop. Like that. Oh, don't move. One thing they gotta fix on this game, though, is like when you're laying down, dude, it fucking is so glitchy, bro. Alright, here they are again. That's what I'm telling these guys. If you really are unsure of your shot or your Joels, just go to Hunter Senses and aim down your scope. Like, it's all displayed here now. Or I could hunt the way I like to do it, and it has nothing. Like, I literally have to go off of what my binoculars say and what I know in my brain. But to make it easy, we just go in this mode. Okay, where'd they all go? Let's mark this one.
It's better than it was, they keep working it, but it's camera and character model stuff, they keep working on it.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed from the time I bought the game till now, it's gotten better, because it used to, like, throw your character up in the air, like, make him look straight up, and his arm was all contorted and shit. Like, it's a lot better. Where the fuck did they go? I'm going to try to find this herd one more time, and then we're going to go ahead and get these animals and call it. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on here tomorrow pretty good. I was going to go back to DayZ, but I don't know, man. Like, all the guys I play with are just dying out or don't want a fucking game anymore, or find another game and quit literally right in the middle of what we're doing, or start some shit and then go somewhere else, and I hate that shit, man. Okay, they ran all the way over here. I'd say they'd be downhill. Where the fuck did they go? They actually might have peeked over this ridge, I just didn't see it. I thought I saw one going back towards the other one.
No too many people that I trust with my time these days.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I got one really good buddy, and that's Kentucky Brothers that you know from the stream.
Solo games these days.
Yeah, I feel that. People just ain't dedicated, bro. It's just like real life, you know? Like, I meet some guys, we go to the gym, and then they fall out in the end, you know what I mean? I'm stuck at the gym by myself. Like, fuck it, dude. Like, I'll just do solo. That's why I'm better for a lone wolf kind of guy, you know? Even in real life, man, I'm a lone wolf. Like, I hunt alone, I fish alone. But, I mean, now I got kids and shit, but if they ain't with me, hell no, I'm alone. I mean, I got my wife too now, but talking about, like, male-wise, I'm usually a lone wolf. I like it that way anyway. More effective. But I do really good in a team situation, like military and stuff.
Only a games, but my time matters to me.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Can't get it back.
Yep, you can't get it back, like my wife said. And the other issue, bro, is I spend a lot of real cash on this shit, dude. Like on DayZ, I was spending up to $200-300 a month sometimes for base protection, NPCs, custom bases, all this shit, and then they just flake out on me. Like they just quit. Hit me up 2 weeks later and like, oh hey bro, I was playing a new game, man, and I'm like, bro, I just dropped $100 fucking on an NPC and the enemy just came and took it. Or everybody just bails and like I'm just robbed of my own money. Like I don't like wasting cash, bro. Like I'm not trying to. I'll do it anytime for anyone, as long as they're dedicated. But when guys are, I just got tired of getting burnt on cash, bro. One NPC is $30 on DayZ. Like people don't realize that. Like if I donate $30 on Blackout, they give me like $35,000 to $40,000 in-game currency, and that's one NPC. So I'm literally spending $30 per NPC. Say we order 2-3 a week, like the money adds up, and these guys just disappear on me. That's why I'm just done with it. If it was their money, I'm pretty sure they'd be bitching and want people there, you know? But I ain't trying to deal with all that shit. I was a faction owner for like the last 3-4 years. And I'm just done with it, dude. I've had a 100-man faction down to 2-man. So I've done it. I can say I've done it and I've accomplished it. And we've actually ran a bunch of servers, so successfully. So I'm good where I'm at with it. Deuces. I started out as a member, and then one day I was like, you know what, you all are retarded, bro. Like, I'm gonna go start my own shit and do it the right way. And we had a lot of fun over the last couple of years. Lots of fun. Unfortunately, though, I was not streaming during all those times. I just started streaming this last year. Well, this year, I think. Was it this year or last year I started? The end of last year, right? Yeah, I've only been streaming not that long. And I think I'm over, either at 100 or over 100 people. Let me see how many people I've have subscribed now. 99. Holy shit, dude. We're one away from 100 people. There's an animal by me.
What Ali, back in my WoW days, I did opposite, ran a guild, did things people said they wanted but they didn't put the effort to get there.
Oh my god, there's a fucking bear at me. Holy shit, bro. Babe, look. I fucking just shot a black bear, dude. It's rolling down the hill like that video we saw. Bro, this thing creeped up on me, bro. What the fuck? I mean, tell me that's not cool, bro. Come on, fall down a little more so I can get a picture. Well, let's do this. And then by the time the animal gets where it needs to be, I'll be ready. Bottoms up. Oh shit. Which one is it? further.
That's not what she feels. She may never feel it. Her choice. Her professor, that's all you're talking about.
Wasted because I headshot it.
Listen, I read her file. She blames herself for that explosion in Pittsburgh. I think I can help. I can talk to her. I think I can bring her back. What was it, man? Good job.
Alright, let's go get our last animal. I'm gonna call it a night on the bear. I hope y'all enjoy. See y'all tomorrow. My wife's going through a lot of pain right now, so I don't want to keep her up. I want her to be able to sleep good. So I'm just put some show on for her and keep her comfortable. Appreciate y'all watching my stream. Hope all my information, if y'all really want, just go back and watch this video over and you'll get what I'm saying, where I'm going, and it's just hard to explain shit when you're in the middle of shit, and I'm a person that's in my head. To say it with my mouth and explain something is kind of hard. It's just not something I'm good at. I'm a in my head guy. Alright, this is our caribou. There we go. Nice. I taxidermy him. I like him. I like the way he looks. Alright, y'all. Enjoy your night. See you later, Greg.